So, making a buzz right now, calls are being made for more women in the Secret Service as a result of the prostitution scandal down in Colombia. The push came after it was revealed over the weekend. It was a woman, Paula Reed, who helped contain the scandal from becoming even more damaging to America's reputation.
Yeah, Reed heads up the Secret Service's Miami field office, which oversees all operations in South America. Also over the weekend, Senator Susan Collins questioned if things might have gone differently in Colombia had there been more female agents around.
I can't help but wonder if there had been more women as part of that detail, if this ever would have happened.
All right, right now, only 11% of all Secret Service agents are women. So we want to know what you think. Is the Secret Service in need of more women agents? And would it have made a difference in this case, as some have suggested?
Well, a lot of people are saying if they're qualified for the job, of course, get more women and diversify the Secret Service. I also wonder if women had been there, more women, if there had been, I don't know, maybe there would be concern about sexual harassment or, being uncomfortable for the female agents to witness something like this going on. Therefore, it wouldn't have.
Right. Well, Secret Service agents and officials, they have been adamant about stating there are key women in roles of power and key roles in the Secret Service, including 2 assistant directors. One is the head of the legal department. The other one heads up the Paris federal office. But I have to think what you're thinking. I don't know necessarily that adding more women to this detail is necessarily going to change the moral compass of men who would go out and get prostitutes anyway.
Absolutely.
I mean, and who's to say that the female agents wouldn't do the same?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to make a judgment call, but I think men tend to be more users of that sort of thing.
I don't know.
Women.
A lot of you are sounding off on this. Kay Sebring says it's the sense of entitlement that causes most of the problems, not the fact that they are male or female.
That they are doing such an important job anyway that this might be overlooked. Well, we have Don Potosky says, I think they need to hire the most qualified person, not just women, because they need to hire more women.
Yeah, we want to jump down to Randy. Randy Wilcox writes on Facebook, what would make a difference is agents doing their jobs and not playing around. Someone higher up should lose their job and return discipline to what was once a great service.
And Marge Miller says, what's to stop female agents from hiring male hookers? Again, I don't know about that one. We need people, men and women, who are capable of doing the job they were hired to do, not screw around because they can. How do we know these women hookers were not sent to discredit the president? Lots of conspiracy theories out there.
There is, and a lot of people say the Secret Service, this has been a group of men and women, because there are, of course, female agents who do the job, the most important job, which is protecting, of course, the president and all of the other big politicians. But there needs to be a line that is drawn, and people just feel like, this is over the line, and we need to really pull back, and those accountable need to be held accountable and kicked out of the force.
Right, and it's good to see that when they found out, they acted on it, and it's not being condoned.
That's right, it certainly is not. We will continue to follow this developing story for you.
We have